Hello, and happy Friday. This scoop is more amplified. Honestly, I think it's great. Um, hello, and happy Friday to my Reads Review family. To those my subscribers, I do appreciate you, and to those who have stumbled across this channel, you are welcome. And you are more than welcome to hit that subscribe button and join this little Reads Review family where we are living, loving Jesus, smelling fabulous, all while saving a dime. And today I wanted to bring to you two fragrances. One is for ladies and one is for my men. And without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and get that going and get that started. So without further ado, here we go. Let me make sure this is on. Okay, good. This is what we're going to talk about, and this is for my ladies. And I'm quite sure if you are familiar, um, somewhat familiar with fragrances, and you might think, "Oh, that box looks familiar." Yeah, it does. Um, this is a very similar box to Carolina Herrera's "Good Girl." Yes, as a matter of fact, I actually have that box right here. Yep, they duped the box, or the box is inspired by the actual original Carolina Herrera. How about that? We'll just say that, okay? Um, and this is the bottle. Yeah, this is the bottle. So here's the actual Carolina Herrera bottle. It is tall, kind of tall like the Carolina Herrera, like this, probably about the same height, but at least they didn't try to put it in a shoe or heel. Okay, so this is called Bad Femme, and this is by Maison Alhambra. And I don't know, but seem to be picking up a lot of fragrances from Maison Alhambra, and we know that that is the subsidiary of Latafa. So this is under the Latafa umbrella, and I'm gonna go ahead and spray it so you guys can check out the atomizer. And here it is. Man, it's okay. It's okay. Y'all, I'm just gonna first start out by saying, if you are looking for a pretty good dupe of Carolyn Herrera's Good Girl, you like that fragrance, you don't like the price, this is your girl. Indeed, this is your girl. The longevity is good. The sillage is okay. It's feminine. It's for female for sure. The price point is very good. And as I've just stated, it is a very good dupe of Carolina Herrera's Good Girl. And I'm telling you all that before I even tell you guys about the notes and everything. So, Bad Femme is by Maison Alhambra, and the main accords are woody, spicy, sweet, amber, citrus, powdery, vanilla, white floral, musky, and aromatic. Your top notes are bergamot, almond, coffee, lemon. Your heart notes are tuberose, jasmine, sambac, orris, and orange blossom, Bulgarian rose, and in the base you have tonka bean, cacao, musk, um, cashmere, sandalwood, vanilla, praline, cedar, and amber, patchouli, and some cinnamon. Yes, yes, indeed. That is what is in here. And my mind is blown because it's so similar. And this is what I'm going to do right now. Since I have the original out, I'm just going to spray that, and then I'll spray. All right. Am I the only one that notices sometimes with these dupes or these inspired by fragrances, clones, whatever category you want to put it in? Sometimes they seem to be a little better than the original fragrance. This dupe is like filling the room. I, I kid you not. I smell good girl on here, but it is just not out there. Like it, I don't know. Let me spray it on my, get it right. I just want to check it out. I mean, I've done this. I've compared them. I've worn this bag for a couple of times since I got it 2.5, 3 weeks ago maybe. And I mean, yeah, I started wearing it and was testing it out as soon as I got it. It's Carolina Herrera, the original on here over here, and this this one is like Carolina Herrera's Good Girl, like times five, like amped up. I mean, seriously. And I'll tell you too. I think the one I have, I think it's called Femme Fatale, um, by Ocha, and that's Carolina Herrera, Good Girl. Yeah, that's a dupe for that one, and I don't know if it's because Ocha's perfumes, their fragrances are extrait, not eau de perfume, not eau de toilette. They are extrait, and I don't know if I was thinking it was because of that it smelled like 10 times lighter or 10 times more fragrant. That's what I should say than the original. And you talking about I got compliments? Um, yes, indeed. That the Durham Water that is very similar to Caroline Herrera's Good Girl, the Ocha, and this one. In either time I have worn those, I've had people ask me, "Ooh, what do you have on? Oh, you smell good. What is that?" So yeah, this is more amplified. This dupe is more amplified. It like I said in the beginning, if you are looking for something, this would be a perfect dupe with a very good price. Um, I want to say you can find this for about 30 or under, probably under. I should have looked at that before I came on to see what I paid for it, but I know it was not. It wasn't over $30. It may not even been over 25, but um, the only difference between these two is this is more amped up to me. The dude. That is the only difference that I can come up with, y'all. I'm telling you, I um I don't think you would be disappointed. I do not think that anybody who is very familiar with Caroline Herrera, Good Girl, that you were around and they noticed the fragrance, they probably would think that you had this on, or they just and listen. If they ask, just say, "Hey, I'm wearing Caroline Herrera's Good Girl." I have come to the knowledge that sometimes it's easier just to say, like the other weekend, yeah, last weekend I think, or weekend before last, I had on Burberry got the dupe for Burberry got la, la, la. Slow down, Shay. I had on the dupe for Burberry Goddess. I had on Angum by Lattafa, and I was told, "Oh my God!" It was like three or four ladies standing around when I walked in to this place, and of course one of them knew me, or two or three of them knew, two of them knew me, and of course we spoke and hugged and yada yada yada, and so they're like, "Gosh, you smell good. What do you have on?" And instead of going through, because I've done that before, you just go through like, "Well, it is a dupe for XYZ," and they're just sitting there looking at you like, "Huh?" So I just say, uh, Burberry Goddess. Oh, I knew that smelled familiar. It smells so good on you. So yes, I do kind of tell people like I just tell them now, what I'm wearing, what is the dupe of, not the actual dupe, because then that leads, you may or may not have time to get all into that explaining and trying to, yeah. So there you go. This, y'all, if you are Carolina Herrera good girl lover, such as myself, go pick this up. Go pick this up. I'm telling you, go pick this up. Um, it's a 3.4 ounce bottle. You can't beat that. I mean, that's a pretty good size. And I'm glad I found this. I'm glad I pulled the trigger and got it, because I love the one I have in Ocha. Let me see if I can get that real quick. Oh, there it is. It's right there. I love this. I do. Can't see in there. I have used a pretty good bit of this. This is only a 1.7 ounce. Now it isn't straight, and yes, I have gotten compliments when I've worn it. But this one, I believe, is about 45 on Oakshire. I think it's either 40 or 45, and it's a 1.7. Although I love it, would I recommend it? Absolutely. But I would even recommend this even more because bigger size bottle. The lasting powers is very decent. You can't beat it. I'm just saying. I am so glad that I pulled the trigger on that. So I am going to be set with Carolina Herrera for a good little while because of the two, or if you count during war day, three dupes that I have. I'm gonna be set for a minute, and I'm okay with that. That's the original. That's the bad for Tim. I mean, the bad Femme by Mason Alhambra. Okay, so next up we have Bad Home, and this is for men. And this too is a nice little bottle and packaging. I do not have the packaging for a actual Carolina Herrera cologne that this is duping, which is Bad Boy. So I don't have that to compare like I did with the Carolina Herrera Good Girl box, but you get the gist of it. And this is Mason Alhambra. These boxes are there. When I first unboxed these or did my first impression, I was like, these boxes are nice. They are black and gold, and they are velvet. It's velvet, yeah. So this is the bottle. You can't tell, but there's a little bit of a dent. Ooh, this smells so good. So, of course, got this for hubby. And now we already had um, one of the sprays by Carolina Herrera, an actual bad boy fragrance. And it's this one here. And it's called Power Up Spray. And it's an fresh eau de toilette. So, but yes, this is Carolina Herrera's. And anyway, smells, y'all, this smells just like it. I'm gonna tell you before I start talking about it. I'm gonna tell you about the chords and stuff. Okay, so Bad Home by Mason Alhambra. The main accords cacao, warm, spicy, aromatic, citrus, fresh, spicy, sweet, woody, soft, spicy, vanilla, and herbal. And so your top notes are white pepper, lemon, pink pepper. Heart notes are cedar and sage, and in the base is cacao and tonka. This is nice. This is Carolina Herrera Bad Boy cologne for sure, without doubt, no question. So I'm not gonna spray it on myself, of course, because this is not a woman's fragrance. This is not for me. Although I do know, and I think I've told you guys this before, I do know um, some ladies that lean toward masculine fragrances. To each his own. Okay, you guys look, watching, pretty decent. I love this. So now we're gonna spray. All right, now we're gonna spray the Carolina Herrera Bad Boy. This is the blank one, right? Yes. Okay. Here it is. I like this sprayer. Again, it's something about this Mason Alhambra and this duping this Carolina Herrera. This is like a power punch. I kid you not. This is good. And I do understand that this original is, like I said, it's called a power up spray. There is, okay, this is the original. Yeah, this is a little more prominent. It just is. It's a little more amped up. They both smell one. I mean, they smell alike. This is more projecting right now. You again, and this is for my fellas, my guys, my men. If you like Carolina Herrera's Bad Boy, but you don't like the price, this is your guy. This is going to satisfy you. Um, my husband has worn it a couple of times. My little grandson has worn it, and my husband has gotten compliments when he's worn this. Um, and ask what he has on. So you, depending on how you spray, I will say with this, depending on how you spray, even with the other, you may or may not have to refresh. If you're doing like an 8-hour day, um, I he's worn this and I've smelled it on him when he's gotten home from work, and I've still smelled it. Maybe not as loud, maybe not as projecting, but as when he put it on when he first left the house. But uh, even if you have to refresh, like say that 4 5 hour mark, you like, huh, I don't really smell it like I was smelling before. I feel like, whatever, you need to refresh. Well, go outside to your vehicle or wherever and spray. Take it with you. Um, yeah, I would say depending on how you spray. Now for me, I had mine on today, the dupe of Carolina Herrera's Good Girl. Um, well, where did I put it that quickly? That's strange. Anyway, okay. Well, anyway, oh, there it is. I had I wore this today, and um, it's good. It's good. Now, for my guys, like I said, this is a very accurate dupe, in my opinion. Um, I think it's nice. It's nice. It's apparently nicely blended. I think it would be appealing or crowd pleasing to people around you. I think it's classy. I think it's great um, for any age, even if some, the little 18-year-olds or maybe, right there high school age or whatever would want to wear it, college, grown, 50-year-old, middle age, even older. I think it would be good for that. I'm smelling the wrong thing, sis. Yeah, I think it'll be good. I do, I do, I do. Um, and on top of that, the price. The price is right. This again is gonna be under $30, and you're getting a 100 ml bottle. You can't beat that. Even if you did have to refresh, I it beats paying the 100 plus. In my opinion, there's nothing wrong with paying 100 plus, but if I can find me a good dupe, honey, I'm gonna find me a good dupe, and I will wear it, and I don't have any qualms about it. No shame, no two ways about it. If I can find me a good dupe, I'll wear a good dupe, and I like them. I like a good dupe. I really do. You just don't like it if it don't really last, or if it feel like it was like disappearing in 30 minutes. Now that wouldn't be cool, but even so, I guess if you could refresh. But would you have to refresh every 30 minutes? Okay, I'm not going down a rabbit hole. Not gonna do it. Um, yeah, I am very, very, very pleased with this and with this. Even though I don't wear this, this is for the men. My husband does. I wish I could get him on here to talk about it, tell about, but he's just not gonna do it. Um, I might get him to one day. I'll keep messing with him, keep asking him, like, you got to tell us about the men's fragrances that you wear and that you have, so you'll have a good picture of how it wears for the guys. Anyway, that is it. That is all. You guys have a lovely rest of your Friday evening. Uh, I hope everybody stay warm today. Again, just like I told you guys, was it yesterday or day before? Whenever I was on here, I have on 2 layers of clothes again. I have some pants under my pants, have a shirt under my sweatshirt. So I was determined to stay warm. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I really do like the cold weather. I just don't want to be feeling like I'm chilled to the bone and I can't warm up. Like, I don't like that part. But I do like the colder weather. I don't want to be up north. I'll take this Texas bipolar weather before being up north, North Dakota, South Dakota, all of that up there with all the snow, and you got to shovel snow every day and every month. Oh no, 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 no! I don't want any of that. But yeah, it's been nice, and from what I understand, we will be warming up a little bit next week, and probably have some more summertime temperatures like we did a week ago, right? We were in the 70s, 80s, and then all of a sudden, bam, you drop into the 20s and the teens. It's Texas. Sign of the times as well, won't be able to tell the seasons one from another, and that's what we are. So, anyway, with that being said, you guys stay prayed up, and remember, only what you do for Christ will last. You have a good rest of your evening. Bye.